Hello, this is my 10th or 11th Pokemon Wi-Fi match. It's against the YouTuber, the female Tyro guy. If it isn't, sorry. Anyway, this fight was actually a great fight for me, kind of a bad fight for her. Anyway, I sent out my Chandra. It's a new Chandra that I created recently. Captured, trained, and EV trained, and made move really recently. Anyway, uh, he goes for the toxic, as I go for the Will-O-Wisp. But my Lumberry is used to get rid of the toxic. Looks like it didn't know that my Chandra carries Will-O-Wisp. No, I mean Lumberry. So it's toxic. Yeah. Anyway, after that turn, I'm going to use Fire Blast, and looks like he tries again Toxic or some other move and misses. So I can go for the Fire Blast and kill it on the first move. So it's 6-5 and it's still the start of the match. Like the second turn. He goes to his Dusknoir. I don't know why he doesn't carry Sucker Punch. Usually Dusknoir should carry Sucker Punch. Great Darkness move makes hell of a good punch, but instead goes for an Earthquake. Though I must say, Earthquake was good, but he should have saw the willows from like 10 meters or 10 centimeters. Yes, or like an inch. Anyway, as he goes for Abagura, I go for the Shadow Ball, thinking that he won't switch, but he switches, which is kind of a dumb thing, since Abagura has 0 special defense points, and why would I go for a Fire Blast on him? Anyway, I go after that into my Float Cell, and he gives an Aqua Jet, which is kind of useless. And now you're probably thinking, what is the open waiting for? He should have at least gone for the Aqua Jet. At least he would have done some damage, even though it would be quite useless. Anyway, he sends out then his Doradia, and I know two things about Doradia: either Butterfly Dance or Sleep Spore. Or what? Yes, I think it was Sleep Spore or Sleep Powder. I don't know quite sure. Anyway, I switched to my Espeon, which with its new Dream World ability, Magic Mirror, returns any type of non-damaging move. I'm not sure about Paris Song, Skill Swap, but things like Sleep Powder, Hypnosis, Grass Whistle, Thunder Wave, Leech Seed, etc. Sure. Oh, and I believe I go for the substitute just to increase my power, and the Radia goes like Butterfly Dance to increase her power. And right here, she goes again, gets greedy. First of all, Espion knows, or actually is able to know, a new move called Psycho Shock. So, as everybody knows about it, it deals physical damage, which is kind of strange anyway, but finally it's added. Anyway, so all of those butterfly dances are a waste, since its defenses are like, I don't know, I think it's 48 or 59. No, 48 or 65. The defense. Anyway, it goes into uh, Zurukin. Zuruzuki. Hmm. My better say it in German. Zuruzuki. Sounds strange. Anyway, I go into my what was it? Oh yes, my Rose Raid and go for the sleep powder. Yes, and nowadays you should yes, you should always have a guy who has sleep powder. I went here for aromatherapy because I forgot if I think it was either a misclick or I tried to get rid of my toxic from the Chandra. But Don't know why, because I remember when kid. Anyway, it's not like it matters. Zukin is not going to wake up on the first turn, and also my rose rate has quite high speed. So compared to a Zurokin, like it has like 30, 33 base speed. Anyway, she sends out her star army, and she is like ice beam. But since I have good, not good, but mediocre special defense, I survive. It's if I survive a life orb, and then go for the shadow ball. Shadow ball. Oh god, I play too much, bro. Anyway, I go for the shadow ball and deal quite a lot of damage, but sadly, as always, not quite enough. So that means that, but thankfully, Stormy dies of its own life form, so it's kind of a draw. Anyway, she goes out into a Dusk Noir, but it was kind of obvious she is going to go into Dusk Noir, so I send out my old buddy from, what was it? Oh yes, my old buddy from the 4th gen, Floatzel. And Floatzel goes for the crunch, but Dusk Noir has pretty high defense. And also, if you have a Dusclops with pre-evolution stone, that's actually triple or double the amount of damage. No, no. Actually, it would be half. How should I say it? Oh yes, the damage would be a lot more insignificant. But anyway, I kill its Dusknoir, and that's it. My I think this is one of my shortest fights. Hmm. Anyway, since you didn't see on my team, I also had a Dintra and on Kosu. My opponent used Pandora, Dusknoir, Zukin, Abagora, Starmie, and Doredia. I use always Shandera. I added a Rose Raid instead of my bulky steel grass type Natore, because nowadays if you don't have a sleeper on your team, you're going to get creamed. But that either you have a Lumberry user who can automatically survive. No, I mean a Lumberry user who can absorb the sleeping move and then use either a fighting or a ghost type, because either it's going to use hypnosis or grass whistle, sleep powder, or spore. Or if you are in need of a good guy, I say you should choose Espion, because I believe in like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 months or some weeks, it's going to be Uber, unless it is already Uber. Because come on, magic mirror is like magic code, but always in effect, no matter how much. Because magic code usually you have to activate it, you have to be lucky for the opening to use Lucy, Thunderwave, blah 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 blah. But since it lost its synchronized ability, moves like Thunderwave, Will-O-Wisp, and what was it? Paralyze, burn, and not sleep. I think other poison or toxic moves. No more affect. Anyway, so that means the only way to induce a stat is to by either using a move that actually does that stat, or some kind of, I don't know. But still, can anyone post a video show response to this showing how if skill swap works against the magic mirror? Because I would, but I don't know anyone who would accept such a thing. If you want to accept, just send a message to Digimon Direct or something like that. Anyway, this is so long. Sorry for the long, stupid talk at the end. Just had a little more time left in my video, and I want to use all 10 minutes because I don't know why. Lazy? Nah. That would mean I don't have anything else to do. Yes, doesn't have anything else to do.